I'm Donna Baker. I'm the University Archivist for Middle Tennessee State University. I work out of the Gore Research Center. So like the Center of Popular Music, we are a center for research, but we're different in that we're dealing with different kind of materials. But everything comes back together when you talk about the personal. We have a lot of political collections over at the Gore Research Center. Politics is personal, and music is certainly personal. To talk more in a university history way, the university's always had music, whether it was amateur organized groups off campus or our own symphonies and bands, starting again in 1911, our founding. So it's not unusual that we would find a center of music at Middle Tennessee State University. What makes the difference is this concentrated effort across different genres. This is what makes the center different from other places that may be just looking more at folk life, at a particular genre and nothing else. Certainly it's here when we talk about bluegrass, we talk about old-time music, we talk about fiddle music, but this also houses all kinds of different music. The vernacular is rock and roll, the vernacular is blues, Delta blues, jazz, even to some extent electronic. That is all popular music, and that's all covered here inside the center. Surely we're in Tennessee, and that affects what we have here. It affects the kind of research we're going to do, because place makes the music, place makes the research. What are you interested in? That's somewhat guided by where you're from and what your influences are. But that's what makes the center a little bit different than any place else that you might want to go. We're all doing archives. We're all doing special collections, and we all have these little gems and wonderful things at all of our centers. But this is a center of excellence established by the state. So it gives a little more polish and a little more mission-driven material that we want our researchers to see if you come to Middle Tennessee State. Again, historically, we've always had music here from the earliest days. It's a natural fit when we are so close to Music City, when we're so close to Memphis, when we're so close to Atlanta. But this area itself also has a lot of history. A lot of musicians are coming here, and we've had, university-wise in our history, Elvis, the Bee Gees, Elton John, Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, U2, and of course Bruce Springsteen. They've all played at Murphy Center here at MTSU. So music is entwined in our life, our everyday life here at the university. The Center for Popular Music has stopped being this hidden gem, this wonderful collection that nobody knew about. This is due to, again, the change in influence in our own radio station. The WMOT has that Americana blend. So that reflects very much with the collections that are held here. But it also is about traffic, and it is about our nationally known recording industry management system, that whole entire records industry recording program, where people are coming from all across the nation and internationally to learn the music business. The center gives them the meat to put on the bones of that, the research, the people who have been instrumental in creating that very industry they're learning to study. We're in this wonderful building at the center of university life. We're at the Quad. We're just right off of where everybody must go to get around on this campus. So people see it, they get curious, and once they're in, they're in. It doesn't take much. Everybody's interests are applied, whether it's one of the collections, photograph collections, record collections, wax cylinders, objects, posters, books, and on and on and on, subject files, on and on and on. There's something here that appeals to everybody who walks by this facility. So that is also what is making a difference in the lives of students. Once they're in, they're in. Once they're interested, then they come back. This wonderful collection, making it more accessible, making it more in the daily life of researchers here, and internationally as well. The more that we make things accessible here through digital means, the more exposure this collection gets. So it has an international appeal that's only now really taking form. Again, across genres. It's not just fiddle music, it's not just bluegrass, it is the entire American vernacular music.